Hi, this is Chris from QTD. Today we're going to answer a few questions about ordering your cladding. If you've got any other questions that we don't cover, then by all means give us a call or drop us an email and we'll see what we can do to help. All of our timber samples that we send out to customers are offcuts of the timber that we're actually physically using, so they're not specially selected to avoid any defects. What you see is what you get effectively. Cladding that's going to be in exposed areas or even there's a rain screen cladding on a roof, then I would always use the hardwoods or something that's really hard wearing and durable due to the exposure that you're going to get. The thermowood hardwoods are ideal for that, the hardwood tulip, thermo roco or the thermo ash. No natural timbers come with a guarantee. Timber's been around for centuries. It's not something, as a natural product, you can't warranty a natural product. The only warranties you're going to get on a product would be if it's man-made. So any composite products, whether it's cement products or recycled composite boards, then they're all made from source. So therefore they have to come with a guarantee as a man-made product. When ordering your cladding, think about the aesthetics of it. You don't have to have all the boards on the same width. You can vary the different widths, and because we're using stable timbers, then you could vary it with one or two different widths. You obviously keep the same profile, but if you're running them vertically, just imagine it as having sort of a wide board and then a narrow board. You could alternate that, or you could do them in patterns. But what you're really doing is creating an interest, something that's other than just a bland sort of one size fits all sort of thing. Think about the aesthetics of it. When you come to ordering boards, this country has been very used to, or is programmed to, predominantly buy timber, softwood timber. 90% of the material that's used in this country is softwood, and they have historically come in pack lengths. Whereas when you're ordering hardwoods, and this has been the case for many years now, then when we order all the hardwoods in, they have to come in random lengths. You can't just order a packed length, all say for the sake of argument, all at 4.8 metres. We have to order a range of those lengths. So hence, when we're supplying that material to you, we will also supply it to you in a range of lengths from 1 metre up to 3.6 in the case of hardwoods. Sometimes we get them slightly longer. Some hardwoods we can yield those at slightly longer lengths, but most of the time they'll be of random lengths. They're not all going to be short, so you're going to get a reasonable spread of lengths. And that's how you have to think about it when it comes to hardwoods. Technology now has allowed us to use more hardwoods for cladding exterior elevations in the UK climate, but we don't have the freedom of just ordering, saying I want several packs all at 3.6 metres or something like that. It's just not feasible these days. The general rules on fire treating timber are that building control will tell you that if the building is within 1 metre of a neighbouring elevation, then it would need fire treating, or if it's above 18 metres in height. We can apply a fire treatment, a clear fire treatment solution that impregnates the timber and dries clear. What that will provide is a Class 1, Class O BS 476 Parts 6 and Part 7, which covers surface spread of flame and fire propagation. That satisfies most building control applications. But unfortunately, in today's environment, it's unfortunately a necessary evil. The thing to always ask though with building control is that whilst they want you to fire treat the cladding, nobody's talking about fire treating the battens that hold it onto the building. And clearly with cladding, and you have a 25 or even a 50 mil cavity, then any fire that starts at the bottom of the cladding on the ground could go up the cavity. So we would always recommend you having fire treatment applied to cladding battens as well. So it's something to think about, and it's something you should really be asking the building control about, because they seem to be fixated about the cladding boards themselves, but they're not thinking about what's holding it on the building, or indeed any of the other substrates that are behind the cladding. So it's something that you need to ask a lot of questions about that, but certainly from a fire treatment perspective, we can apply that treatment to satisfy building control. I hope you found these questions really useful and answers really useful, but obviously if we haven't covered certain topics that you want answered and you can think of that might be particular for your project, then by all means give us a call or just drop us an email and we'll do what we can to help you. Speak soon. Bye.